Hello, Mr. NCS Freak 4419. You had some questions about the Gothic and emo subculture. Well, I think I can provide you with with some information about the Gothic scene, but not about the emo scene because, uh, yeah, I don't know anything about emos except for the cliches that they always cut themselves and shit like that. Okay, to start with, you always say Gothic and emo in the same sentence, and it's like, at least, it looks like you don't really know the difference between the two. Well, there is actually a lot of difference. Gothic and emo is not the same. It's not the same kind of music. Not really the same type, or not the same type of clothing that goths would wear or whatever kind. Let's say there is a lot of difference. There is the same amount of difference between gothic and metal as emo and goth. But yeah, that's it for that part. Oh yeah, you also said that you don't understand why gothic people are always depressed. Well, for the simple reason that we aren't depressed actually. Maybe we look like that because some of us wear black eyeshadow, and thanks to that our eyes look darker, and darker is mostly compared with sadness or sorrow or depression and things like that. Let's see. Dum, dum, dum. From being, well, maybe the reason that people think, also maybe a reason that people think we are depressed is for the simple reason that, or at least that's my imagination, that's my thought about it, is maybe because when that image came, it was something happened, probably with bullying. Let me explain, very simple. Um, if you have one gothic person, there are like more than 1,000 people around him that are not. We goth people are mostly literally, or almost literally, one out of the 1,000. I was literally the only goth person at my school, and we all were more than 1,000 students. And maybe, let's say, you have a class, and there is only like one goth person in it. Like sometimes can happen, and all the rest of the, let's say, the rest of the class listens to one one typical type of music and that style, and the gothic person is listening to his or her style type of music. And of course, we goth people intend to look a bit different than the common people. For instance, my two spike bracelets and my collar, for instance, and my black Santa hat, because I'm wearing a black Santa hat because it's nearly Christmas. I mean, look here at the time. It says the 12th of December. Or no, the 21st of December. Fuck, yeah, whatever. I was going off topic. As I said before, let's of that. Yeah, about the class thingy. In that case, it mostly happens that some guy with a big mouth is starting to call names at the goth person, and let's say goth person can't really defend himself because he's the only one in his class and probably the only one in the entire damn school. Nobody really understands him. Not his teachers, not his fellow classmates mostly, sometimes not even the parents, or mostly not even the parents. And for that, the kid can be bullied because he's different and stuff like that. And some people, yeah, some people snap under it, and they go to school with a lot of sadness in them because they know they're going to get bullied. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's because of that. Maybe it's because of that. One incident that maybe happened in the past, that they say like, yeah, goth people are always depressed. Look at that person, he's always depressed. Or whatever. Let's see. Oh yeah. So your actual question was then, what is Gothic all about? Well, what is Gothic really? Is there the definition of Gothic? I can't really give you that. If you look at inside the dictionary, it says youth subculture. And okay, Gothic is a subculture, but not a youth subculture. There isn't actually an age that people are goth, like between the age of 16 and 21, for instance. No, you can be a goth and you can be 10, but you can be a goth and you can be fucking 60. I've seen the oldest person that I thought was a gothic person was around the 70s, really the 70s. Well, let's say, what is the gothing then? Well, gothing is it's a kind of music, it's a kind of dressing style. For some people it's a way of life. Clothing for other people is just a subculture. For other people it's a way out of the reality, you could say. Or it's just a way to make friends. But yeah, I think that explained a little bit. If you have any more questions, just send me an inbox or make a new video if you're questioning. Well, I hope it helped. See you around.